Building habits that lead to success is all about getting into the right mindset, and one of the best ways to find it is getting creative, thinking outside the box. Always seeking knowledge and coming up with new ideas are great paths to success. Adjust your daily routine so that instead of doing things as normal or as everyone else does, you approach them in a new and exciting way. In this video, I am going to show you the sweet spot of what works and the tried and true methods people have used to succeed, so buckle up, it's going to be a roller coaster. Number 1, focus on the journey, not the destination. It is more important to develop good habits rather than obsess over achieving a result. When the journey's destination is overemphasized, you find yourself yearning for the future rather than appreciating the present. By focusing on the process and developing good habits throughout the journey, one can be sure that the desired result will eventually be achieved in the end. Longing for the end result makes the present time sad and stressful. There's a really good quote from Naval Ravikant that says, "Desire is a contract you make with yourself to be unhappy until you get something." So start appreciating the present journey and just enjoy yourself. You're going to get there eventually.
You're gonna make it.
Don't let the destination keep you from being happy on the journey. You can achieve this by having meaningful goals. Your goals have to be specific, measurable, and time-bound, but they also have to be very meaningful and not too audacious that they become overwhelming. Break down that goal into small chunks that you can do every day without breaking a sweat. If you progress by 1% every day, you will be 37 times better by the end of the year. But if you drop by 1% per day, you will almost reach zero, which is not particularly great.
It's not great.
To put it another way, it's the small habits over time that compound into major results.
It's the little things.
So just be consistent for goodness sake. Number 2, building good habits. Results in life are a measure of habits. Break down your goals into smaller, daily tasks. Set incremental goals that can be achieved on a daily basis. These small steps will eventually yield bigger results in the end. Contrary to what most people may think, big goals are easier to achieve when small milestones are set along the way and habits are formed with consistency. The advantage of micro habits is that you should be able to carry them out every day with little effort. It's crucial to carry out a new routine every day so that it becomes automatic, kinda like brushing your teeth or continually checking the fridge to see if any food has magically appeared. If the ritual is manageable, you won't be as tempted to put off your duty from one day to the next. No matter how big the task, it's simple to become sidetracked, find an explanation, or forget. The best way to form a new habit is to tie it to an existing habit. Look for patterns in your day and think about how you can use existing habits to create new, positive ones. Perform your new action concurrently with a thoughtless activity. For example, if you want to read a chapter in a book every day, do it in conjunction with having breakfast or brushing your teeth, and eventually it will become second nature. Number 3, learning to cultivate patience. The ability we all possess to wait for something without becoming angry or offended is known as patience.
Well, duh.
Patience is the ability to be calm in the face of adversity, frustration, or suffering, and in any given situation. Every great project that has ever been accomplished began small and grew over time. Massive jumps are not the way to go where you want to go. Everything takes place in baby stages. I highly emphasize the need to be patient with oneself and cultivate self-love. This promotes the idea of no longer beating yourself up over failures and mistakes, but rather to learn and grow from them. To achieve long-term success, it is important to cultivate patience, resilience, and perseverance. The best example of patience is taking the time to be kind to yourself and realizing that your body and mind grow at different rates. Unfortunately, we are the most critical of ourselves and our behavior. We hold ourselves to the highest and often unrealistic standards, and when that illusory standard of perfection is not met, we grow frustrated. However, loving oneself means exercising patience in all you do. So, self-love is pretty much equivalent to being patient with oneself. The circumstances that seem to assault us every day are tests to see how we respond. Our higher selves use life as a classroom to gain lessons about this world. The cosmos is always grading us. Our experiences in this life will be strongly influenced by how we handle those circumstances. The difficulties, pain, delays, and setbacks all masquerade as lessons we must absorb in order to advance. The only time we get upset and start losing our patience is when we fail to see those important hidden teachings. Being patient with ourselves enables us to uplift and fortify ourselves from the inside, substantially enhancing our inner strength for healing. Be kind to yourself, have faith in your ability to heal, and give yourself the space you need to truly step into your power. When one component of your journey toward realizing your potential is being developed, other parts also benefit significantly. Number 4, positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement is the key to cultivate good habits and stay motivated to reach goals. This includes being patient and forgiving with yourself when something does not go as planned and rewarding yourself for successful completion of a task by, for example, enjoying a bubble bath or a long shower, taking yourself out to dinner, watching 1 or 2 episodes of your favorite show free of guilt. Rewarding yourself is all about cultivating a new habit and long-term personal growth. The goal of this pleasurable stimulation is to reinforce the behavior and increase the likelihood that it will happen again in the future. This might be applied to reinforce or educate new habits. Giving yourself rewards provide you a mental vacation while also giving you a little additional drive to resume your work. It is essential that you create triggers for yourself that motivate and remind you to stick to your good habits and break your bad ones. But do not be worried that you may become dependent on the benefits. Your incentive will eventually become internal, and your brain will start to link your diligence and hard work to a spike in dopamine. Then, simply exercising or eating a balanced diet will be a pleasure in and of itself. Number 5, the power of community. Having social connections with like-minded people can be a great way to stay motivated, accountable, and focused on achieving one's goals. The like-minded community, as opposed to those that discourage you with criticism, will stand by you no matter what, but will also warn you of things you might not have thought of. This provides great motivation to advance in life. There are ups and downs in life, and after a huge blow, getting back on track is never simple. Like-minded people act as a pillow to rest on, a shoulder to weep on, and a taste of your daily joy when times are rough. When your goals are set, it's common to discover that your progress toward reaching them lags. Being with the appropriate people makes it easier for you to take responsibility for your growth. They offer you the encouragement you need to keep going and raise your game to a whole new level. You will have more options and answers for the problems you confront if you surround yourself with individuals that share your philosophy. Reaching out to a group of individuals to gain a different viewpoint on a problem or situation is quite beneficial. Casual conversation with someone who shares your interests helps you feel alive. They exude a spirit of encouragement, and they frequently motivate you with tales of successful people. Nothing can compare to being guided to a higher level by a supportive group. Building healthy relationships and having a social circle that supports and encourages you in difficult times can be a great source of strength and motivation. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching till the end. I really appreciate it. Until next time.